major impact on me. You know, I really felt like that that the art and the sort of creativity is inspiring here. So that's why I love coming here.
It's kind of weird because Mexico inspires you, but I feel like at the same time you sort of inspire a lot of things here that you don't know about.
Well, I don't know, but I just, like I said, for me, I even when I was a child, you know, I felt the culture, you know, and I felt all those things that I really like, you know, because in America, death is a very sort of rigid kind of don't speak about it kind of dark sort of connotation, where here, all the skeletons and the color and everything, and that to me was more how I felt about things.
You don't need an umbrella. I don't need an umbrella. You are Tim Burton. No, pero no. Hay otro. Are you sure you don't want an umbrella? Are you like? Do you realize that if you don't want an umbrella, I'm not allowed to want an umbrella? No. Me parece que yo no debería tener una tampoco. It's either both of us or none of us. Okay. Eso sí quiero. Totally agree. Muy bien. Bueno, Excelsior. Do you realize this makes it even more dark? Like it looks darker. Everything is darker.
Good. I mean, I'm happy if you guys are all right.
It's as if we were like at a funeral somehow.
It is.
In a rainy day.
Thank you for all coming to my funeral. I
No!
really appreciate it.
Oh no, we don't want to do that anytime soon.
Well,
Like,
I mean,
how did you choose the pieces?
Well, as I was saying, the team that suggested this to me, what I liked about it is I've had art shows. I've had, you know, like MoMA, an amazing show that like MoMA in New York and all places, and just had one in London. But this one was different because it, like I said earlier, it sort of represent the creative process for me. You know, you kind of are sitting in a room, you make a drawing, it may turn into something else, and all these little rooms kind of are like fragments of your mind. You know, they're kind of like, okay, this room, this just was a drawing, this turned into a character, this turned into an animation, this turned into a live action, this didn't turn into anything, you know. And, you know, oftentimes when I'd be sitting there drawing, I would think of things moving. And so, you know, we sort of added like little animations and things. So for me, it represents, in a strange kind of funhouse art show, funhouse kind of way, the process for me.
I'm actually curious about this. Do you have a background story for every character you draw, or some of them are just drawings?
Yeah, no, but they have little backstories. I mean, they're not necessarily huge backstories, but yeah, no, I like to, you know, they feel like your children, you know, they feel like your things, you know, so yeah, I always had a little private story for each thing.